Hi, and welcome to our weekly show dedicated to all things video and War Thunder. Do you like making videos about War Thunder? Do you want to get valuable rewards such as Golden Eagles and even real money for that? Dream of getting wider exposure for your content? Or maybe you just want to kick back and watch some War Thunder videos? Then this is the show for you. In this episode, The Art of Stealth, Pacifist of the Skies, a 4-jet Tempest, the mighty Pulkzerstörer. Do you want to send video to our show? Finish watching this episode to find out how. Welcome to Thunder Show. Do you know what are the most important qualities for a warrior, which are equally deadly for his enemies at the same time? These are steady nerves, cold blood, and rational thinking. So how these qualities can help you in a battle of tanks? Watch this. Let's get a recently added tank such as the T-44-122. Now, let's play some RB and find us a couple of Germans who either have started playing the game just recently or got really carried away fighting it out to the point where they can't pay attention to their immediate surroundings. Here's where your steady nerves and cold blood come into play. You see, the secret behind the art of stealth is not to attract any unnecessary attention to yourself. Become one with the environment and your enemy. Approach slowly, but surely. Notice how the Tiger's commander spots the new arrival, but pays him no heed, probably thinking to himself, "Yeah, this must be the new Panzer of the Reich. It comes to help us in battle." Or wait, maybe this T-44 is plain dead or trying to appear asleep? "Don't wake my friend, he's dead tired." The sheer natural German courtesy simply does not allow the Tiger to wake the resting Soviet tank. I bet that this is when the T-44 finally stops laughing over his clueless enemies and decides to, attack them. Bang, and the Tiger returns to his hangar to discuss the fine points of battlefield manners with his friends. Finally, the Tiger notices that something is indeed wrong and tries to retaliate. But here's the catch. You see, any big gun, such as the 122mm cannon of the T-44, takes a considerable amount of time to reload. That's why I mentioned rational thinking, which the T-44 was clearly lacking back then and paid for it. But hey, at least it made us all laugh. Congrats to War Thunder Shenanigans for his ninja-like mastery of stealth. Better luck reloading next time, buddy. Here are your 5,000 Golden Eagles. Wait! What was that just now? Friendly fire? But this guy was aiming at the enemy. Well, that's mostly true, but only to the point where the Pacifist of the Skies enters the stage. Upon spotting a chance of deadly bloodshed breaking out, the highly considerate and peaceful pilot of this German bomber decides to take action and hold the opponents apart, even if he has to use his own aircraft for this purpose. That Arado must be thinking, "Oh mein Gott, I must make it there in time to save him! I must stop this violence!" Too bad the AP shell could not care less for his valiant intentions and carried out his deadly purpose till the end. Now, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen pacifist on the Arado. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's get on with the show. Thanks to Zen Den for his awesome fail. Here are your 5,000 Golden Eagles. Enjoy! Remember the last episode of Thunder Show, where we had this really patriotic fella driving an American AAA? Well, the Brits are not to be outdone and actually going to raise the bar. How? Okay, let me explain. Back in the World War II, the British, among a variety of other aircraft, had the Tempest, a solid fighter aircraft. But it was a piston engine aircraft. It had a propeller to, propel it in the skies. Here it is, look. Now, here's the MiG-9, the first Soviet jet fighter. Here is the La-15, another early Soviet jet fighter. So, what these three aircraft have in common, you might ask? The jets are much faster than piston engine machines and are superior to them in nearly all tactical specs, especially when there are 4 jets and pretty much 1 Tempest out there. That's a grim setup, really, but it all changes when some British player is having a fit of love for his queen. And then he proceeds to, quite literally scatter the enemies of the queen. God forbid you should ever encounter one in such a state. You know what? I'm just gonna show you what the situation entails. 4 jet frags with a prop plane is certainly worth an award. Alex, thanks for this video. Here are 5,000 Golden Eagles. I heard you can buy a bunch of tea and crumpets with this. Tell me, but be honest, do you like the ME-262A1-U4? Well, yep, It's that aircraft with a big nose-mounted cannon and a really hard-to-pronounce name of Pulkzestocher. Let's be brutally honest here, it's not for everyone. This is a machine which people usually enjoy as an acquired taste. But our community is well varied and has people who not only love it, but can actually fly it really well and make equally good videos while doing it. See it for yourself. Thanks to Dcard96 for this fun video, which is sure to bring smiles for every German-loving player of War Thunder. Enjoy your Eagles! Now it's time for the best comment of the past week. Noah7557 says, in this episode of Thunder, 2 Americans go bungee jumping, a star trips on his shoelaces, a Russian flips out, and American sniper Chris Skyle is a star in a reasonably priced anti-aircraft vehicle. Every week we handpick one video from each of the 4 categories in our show: the most epic, the best fail, the funniest, and finally, the most original video. Should we receive an overwhelming number of videos from one of the categories, we might do a special episode dedicated entirely to that category. What videos will make it through every week will depend on your submissions. Thank you for watching this episode. Okay, let's recap the 3 simple steps on how to submit your video to Thundershow. Step 1. Record and put together a video up to 3 minutes long, which corresponds to one of the 4 categories mentioned earlier. Attention! The submitted video must be made by you, must be published for the first time, must have public access for viewers, and must not violate any copyright laws. Step 2. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the like button below this video. Step 3. Upload your video to YouTube and send us a direct link to thundershow@gaijin.ru. The covering email should contain the desired category for your video, your in-game nickname, and the email address registered with your game account, so we can send you the reward should your submission win. Every week, each winner in every category of the show will get 5,000 Golden Eagles. We will also be awarding the best comment of the week. So, get your creative juices flowing, make some content, send it to us, or simply watch and comment. Either way, we got plenty of freebies to go around. Good luck, and see you in a week.